The World Petroleum Congress has come to Calgary with delegates from around the world focusing their attention on the future of oil and gas.
There'll be 2 billion more people on the planet by 2050. How are we going to make sure that everybody has the energy they need in a way that's affordable and reliable?
The energy transition is top of mind at this year's 4-day summit, with a focus on the industry's plans around the world to decarbonize. In Canada, the top oil sands producers have formed the Pathways Alliance. On track, its president says, to get the industry to net zero by 2050.
As one of the major oil producers in the world, it comes with a responsibility to also be a leader in energy transition and in reducing greenhouse gas emissions, because we know the urgency of the climate imperative.
But critics point out the energy industry is far from focused on the transition alone. In August, the new CEO of Suncor, a member of the Pathways Alliance, told shareholders the company plans to shift focus back to its core operations. We have a bit of a disproportionate emphasis on the longer-term energy transition. Today, we win by creating value through our large integrated asset base underpinned by oil sands. The CEO of Shell Canada agrees. If you are a company that is servicing its customers that are still demanding a fossil fuel energy source, it's very difficult to then not provide your customers with that energy they demand, Susan Pierce said.
That's a very clear message that says, until there's a regulatory requirement for companies to actually decarbonize, they're not going to do it.
There will be no emission reduction target agreements at the end of this summit. Organizers say the goal is ultimately for global producers to network and learn. In Canada, though, climate regulations are coming. The promise of a federal emissions cap is deeply unpopular within the industry, but it's a policy Ottawa says will be announced by the end of the year. Heather Yourex-West, Global News, Calgary.